So the way that, I'm not going to cover getting out a bad half guard in the gi because it's pretty much the same as no gi. Pretty much you just need to get off your back. You need to figure out what range you are at, right, and then play the appropriate ranged guard for that. If you're playing close range guards, you don't want to be with your back flat. Ideally, you're on your side, or if you're all the way in deep half, right, you're underneath the person and curled up. If you're playing a more ranged guard, right, you want to be framing and moving your shoulder away. But let's forget about all of that, and now let's talk about underhook or dogfight half guard. There's a lot of options from here from the bottom. This is one of the first positions that I learned how to actually do in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And really the first thing that I learned from here, I was training at a gym with a lot of big fat guys. Some of them were not fat, they were just really strong, like big Hulk smash guys. I was the smallest person, so bottom half guard, especially if you can get to a dogfight with this underhook, is really super good. In the gi, we have lapels, so what I really like to do is I like to open the far lapel, and I like to pass it to the other side. Of course, while I'm doing this, I try to hide my head the whole time. I'm just moving my head away because I'm looking at the camera like some idiot sometimes. But if you're doing a good job of playing this guard, your head is always close. If the person postures up, for example, you follow them. You don't stay down. Right? Why? Because if you stay down, you're going to push on your face, you're going to get the underhook or the overhook, and then they're going to smash you with that cross face. Right? And then you're going to be deep in shoulder, which really sucks. Of course, now look at this. You gave me the underhook back. So look at that. I can go deeper. And again, if I have this lapel grip, it's very difficult for me to lose this position. Okay. Now, a couple of things. When I lock, I like to lock my guard deep, and I like to turn my top knee in and down. Okay. I like to really turn it down because now I have something that I can use to create a little space. And so the first move that I actually learned in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu against non-complying partners was to get to this position, and then from here to pass this lapel. And now I use my legs together with my shoulder, and I'm going to bump my shoulder while I bump with my legs and pop my head out. Very simple. Now I'm going to unhook, and this bottom leg is already in position for my back take. All I'm going to do is slide it out. I'm going to use this lapel to climb, get my second hook in, I shoot this arm under, I shoot this arm over, and I start attacking the choke right away. So that's my first move in Jiu-Jitsu from the half guard. Let's go back to the half guard. You can also do this without that lapel grip, but this lapel grip is really super useful. So when you get here, another thing you can do, instead of fighting to get up, right, sometimes what happens is you get here and the person starts dropping their weight on you. They're like, yeah, they don't let you get up, but you can pull your knee out, right? And then you can reach for the other knee, make a grip, and you can start pulling that. Leg riding this top leg, and you can just buffalo them down, as I like to call that the buffalo, because you just kind of smush the person down. It's not very elegant, but it puts you in a very nice position to pass. Right? And it's a really great counter when somebody doesn't let you take their back off that underhook guard position when you have that deep lapel grip. So there's one, there's two. So I tried the first one, I tried to go deep, he smashes me down, he doesn't let me get up. So now another thing that I can do from here is I really try to insist. I'm like, I'm going to insist. And what usually happens is the person goes, okay, I'm not going to let you push. You see, in this case, my shoulder's even in, so it's not in a good position. Right? Sometimes people even overhook. They whizzer my top arm. Right? And they start grabbing, and they're like, they're not letting me go inside for the back. So I really push, I get them to push back into me, and as soon as they push into me, my bottom arm is going to go for the knee. I'm going to close my elbow tight so this arm can't get pulled out. Okay? I'm going to turn my whole body to the other side, and I'm just going to push with my hand and pull on the lapel. Super simple. Finally, last one. All right, let's do one more, right? Let's do one more. There's so many options here. I don't even know what to do with myself. Okay, finally, sometimes I get here, okay? I can really get deep. I pass this lapel. Sometimes, okay, I like to pass it under the legs, or it might even be the same side. I like to pass it under the legs, like this. You can even switch if you want. I don't recommend switching, actually. But once you grab under, right, you can really go deep on the leg as well. And if the person starts, push into me a little bit, pushing into you, right? You can just pop your head out, and from here, you can start attacking. Very nice little calf slicer. You can roll forward to finish that. So something for the higher belts. And there's just a couple of things to do from the bottom when you have a gi versus not having a gi. Cool.